Jai Hind students. Now in this chapter, I explain about Adobe Animate. Adobe Animate. Adobe Animate, formerly known as Adobe Flash Professional, is a multimedia authoring and computer animation program developed by Adobe System. Features of Adobe Animate. So there are some features of Adobe Animate: illustration and other artwork. So Animate has many drawing tools that allow you to create vector graphics. Vector graphics are composed of lines, curves, and polygons. Conversely, bitmaps are made up of pixels. The main benefit of using vector graphic in Animate project is that they are smaller in size and can be downloaded at a very fast speed over the internet. Next, symbols and instances. Symbols are objects in Animate. Symbols क्या है? Symbols are objects in Animate that you can reuse. These objects can be graphics, buttons, movie clip, sound, and videos. Copies of symbols that are used in an Animate movie are called instances. Next, animation. There are many ways to animate in Adobe Animate. You can create animation by using frame by frame or motion tuning method. Next, layer. Layer are the key to work with graphics object and animation. You can draw, erase, add, or remove instances on one layer without affecting the another layer. You can also hide layer, make them invisible, and lock layer, make them uneditable. Next, how to start Adobe Animate. Now, starting Adobe Animate, click on the Start icon to open a Start menu. Scroll down and click on Adobe Animate. Type in the desired dimension and frame rate. Click on the platform type you want to create. Components of Adobe Animate window. So, file name tab. This tab shows the name of current file. If two or more files are open, you can switch from one file to the other by clicking its tab. Menu bar. Menu bar is the toolbar that displays the Animate menu option. Tools panel. It has the basic tools for creating and working with vector graphics. Current scene. It shows the name of the scene on which you are currently working. Stage. The big white rectangle in the middle of your screen is called the stage. It is the area where you place text, images, and video while creating Animate document. Work area. The area surrounding the stage is called work area. Properties tab. It is used to view and edit properties of the current object. Library tab. It is used to organize and select symbols to add to your movie. Workspace menu. It allows you to switch between the workspaces and to create new ones. Timeline. It is used to design the timing for the sequence of the movie. In this part, frames are highlighted and you can choose them to play the movie. Component of Animate timelines. So there are some component of Animate timeline. Layers, add or remove a layer buttons, frames, frame indicator, frame numbers, playhead, and timeline button. So these are the component of Animate timeline. Layers. Layers are used to organize the artwork in your Animate document. Add or remove layer button. The add or remove layer buttons. There are the buttons for adding and deleting layers. Frames. Frames are the little rectangle on the timeline. So they enable you to control what appear in animation sequence. Frame indicator. Animate indicates the selected frame number, the current frame rate, how many frames play per second and the time that has elapsed so far in the movie. Frame numbers. Frames appear in a chronological order in the timeline and each frame has a number. Playhead. The playhead, also called the current frame indicator, mark the current frame display on the stage. Timeline button. These buttons contain play, stop, start and end. Loop, on, off and onion skin, which are used for controlling frames, layers and movies.